Hi there Libra, thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 12th of October with a sparkling new moon in your sign and in opposition to Uranus, the planet of change. You could decide to give yourself some kind of glamorous makeover in the next 3 or 4 weeks, but your makeover can happen at an intellectual level as much as a physical presentational one, and you may find yourself starting to think in a different way about a number of things. But there's a strange dichotomy in your horoscope still, because as much as the first house new moon is often about here and now and making plans for the future, there's still a huge clustering of energy, including your ruling planet of Venus, locked away in the most contemplative, reflective, and, if you like, end zone of your situation, the 12th solar house. Now, Venus is forging 2 influences this week. Through till Friday, it's in an opposition with Neptune, which can be very, very tricky because Neptune's all about distortion, it's about dreams, it's not really about reality. And if there are some hidden worries that you've got about a particular relationship situation, this particular aspect can just keep them working around the back of your consciousness. But Venus is also challenged, perhaps more strongly, by Saturn. Now, Saturn's now in the part of your scope to do with how you think and how you communicate. And an issue that's linked to your past could come up. Maybe you find yourself talking to a current partner and suddenly say something that's linked to a past one. Now, they might not like what you say. On the other hand, you may hear from a past partner, or it could be that an issue that's rather thorny could come up in your own consciousness, and it may present you with the thought that perhaps you haven't cleared away something that happened in the past that was tricky or difficult or hurtful quite as much as you had thought. And if so, it's a good time to talk to someone serious who would understand and who would be detached and neutral, but also very supportive and kind. Talking of kindness, with Mars combining with Jupiter in your 12th solar house, you may find yourself pulled towards doing something for people who are less fortunate. Mars is the planet of self, of ego, but in this particular area, and with Jupiter's higher being pressing it to be a little bit less in need of instant gratification, then Mars's motivation can be good in this regard. But once again, you could find yourself thinking a lot about the past. But if you do, you could also be very open to personal development. Any kind of spirituality can be something that's very enriching for you at this time. And you can learn an awful lot about yourself just thinking quietly about what you want. And yet, with that very mercurial, brilliant, sparkling new moon in your sign, influenced by Uranus, a lot of people can be gravitating towards you and wanting your attention, even guidance. But I do feel that there are going to still be times this week when you feel that you've got one foot in the past and clearing up more sensitive, personal issues, and another part of you is perhaps wanting to go in a new direction. And you may not be quite ready to make the transition to your complete future just yet. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.